April is Alcohol Awareness Month, and we can all use this month to raise awareness about alcohol abuse and take action to prevent it, both at home and in our community. Here to tell us more about Adcare Hospital and the help that they provide is Cora Chase. She's a representative of Adcare Hospital. Cora, nice to have you here.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
April is Alcohol Awareness Month. Now, at Adcare, you're all about promoting this month. It's so important to let people know you're out there to help. Why is this month so important to Adcare?
Because alcohol is still a prominent disease in families, and it affects families, jobs, it affects people's health. And so we just want people to still be aware that alcohol is a problem still in our society, like every other substance is a problem in our society.
Right, and maybe it's not in your family, but in the community it is a problem.
Right, right.
And it can really affect people and families.
Yes.
But that you exist and that you're there to help is why you're here.
Right, because Adcare cares about the people who are struggling with addiction and alcoholism, and they know that it's a family kind of generated illness and that it has catastrophic effects on families, employers, just everybody. It affects everyone.
It affects everyone. So we're talking specifically about alcohol, but you do cover all types of substance abuse. Yeah. Today we're talking about alcohol. Let's talk about some of the warning signs of problem drinking.
So some of the warning signs for someone who might be a problem drinker is that they would probably be drinking a little bit more than they say they're going to drink, might not be able to stop so much, possible not being able to go to work, losing time at work, maybe more family conflict, and also mood changes. Might be looking a little bit more disheveled, not themselves.
Not themselves. And of course, this is not an exhaustive list. Your website is a wonderful resource for people. But these are just some of the warning signs that a loved one might see that may make them suspect that there is a problem.
Right.
How can Adcare help?
So Adcare can help in many ways. We have an intensive outpatient that meets in the daytime and in the evening. We have individual counseling. We have early recovery groups. We have an over 55 once a week group for some of the older people who might not want to go in with younger people. And we also have a family component where we will meet with the families of someone who might be an active drinker or drug user and help them try to master that.
Give them some support.
Well, not master, but give them some support.
Give them some support, right, because it can be a difficult thing. Now tell us more about that family component group. When does that meet?
So we have a family information support group that meets on the second Wednesday of every month from 7 to 8 at 117 Park Ave, and it is open to all people. Your people do not have to be in treatment with us. If you are someone who has questions or concerns about maybe a loved one who might be drinking or any substance, please come and see us. We can help you, guide you towards some treatment, and give you some ideas of what to do to keep yourself okay and to maybe help that person get into some treatment.
Right, so that's a great place to start for people. Now let's talk about inpatient versus outpatient. What is the difference between the two?
So before someone would come to us on an outpatient basis, their alcoholism may have progressed to the point, or drug addiction, may have progressed to the point where they need to have an inpatient medical detox so that they stay safe and they don't have harm from that, because coming off alcohol, detoxing from alcohol has medical risks. People could have a stroke or something because of the physical component of
the withdrawal symptoms too, and of course if you are dependent on something, so you will assist them, take care of them. And Adcare Hospital is all about helping someone come out better on the other side. So you're always in the best interest of that person being a better version of themselves that they're at.
Correct, because we care that people are struggling, and we don't want people to struggle, and we want to give them the best care that we can possibly provide for them and get them started on a healthy road to recovery. We're like the starting gate,
Exactly, exactly. Now you mentioned to me earlier, Cora, before we were on air, that this doesn't discriminate.
It does not. It doesn't matter, your
gender, your race.
Right, your race, financial. It does not discriminate. It takes everyone at different times.
Right, and so it doesn't matter who you are, and you shouldn't feel ashamed.
You should not feel ashamed. It takes incredible courage to reach out and get help, and bravo to all those that do. And the reality is that our society is really struggling with substance issues, and that come see us, call us, because we can help. We can guide you in that direction to get help, because we don't want to see anyone,
lose everything.
Right.
Yes. Well, Cora, thank you for sharing this and raising awareness, letting everyone know that you're here to help people and make a difference and make their lives better. It's so great to know that there is that support out there for everyone. And to learn more about Adcare Hospital and all of the services that they offer, you can call 413-209-3124. You can also visit adcare.com. And coming up this Sunday, April 19th, Adcare, along with the Allied Health Program at Putnam Vocational High School, will host a table at Forest Park in Springfield from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Stop by to ask questions and get more information about the help that they provide.